Mitchell Trubisky. Now, a lot of people are saying that he could be the #1 overall pick, but to my heart, I still believe that's Myles Garrett. Mitch Trubisky is not an Aaron Rodgers, Andrew Luck type talent. He's really not worth the first overall pick, in my opinion. He's really worth in the more mid first round region. The reason why I say that is because he reminds me of Ryan Tannehill. Not because he's going to become Ryan Tannehill. That's a prospect I see him coming out of college. Now, I'm not the only one with the Ryan Tannehill comparison. I know there's some other website with it, but NFL.com labeled him as his closest comparison to be Matt Stafford. And I definitely found that interesting. The reason why I disagree with that is because Matt Stafford had better deep ball accuracy, and I definitely see Ryan Tannehill can struggle the deep ball. And same thing with Mitch Trubisky. I definitely see both of that. And Mitch Trubisky definitely thrives in the short throws, just like Ryan Tannehill. And Mitch Trubisky is a sneaky good athlete, just like Ryan Tannehill. And so I saw a lot of similarities there. And so I still think the Browns could possibly draft him at number 12 and all that. I know Mitch Trubisky has also been linked to the 49ers, but there's some other quarterbacks I think they could be more interested in. And the one thing for sure about Mitch Trubisky is if the 49ers really want to draft him, I think they should trade down in the draft possibly to get him. I think that's a more likely scenario if you want to get him. I really don't think he's going to be a top 10 pick. Can he? Absolutely. But that's just my personal belief. And it's, to be honest, I'm not going to be really too upset or triggered by the fact that if someone thinks he's top 10 pick. Now, the one thing about Mitch Trubisky is he is a junior coming out of college. He didn't start that much. It doesn't exactly concern me because there are some quarterbacks who don't start that much and still become very good quarterbacks in the NFL. But one thing for sure about Mitch Trubisky is he says he wants to become a Cleveland Brown. So I definitely think the Browns should draft him and should definitely consider him because he does fit their system too. But the one thing for sure is do not pass on Myles Garrett so you could get Mitch Trubisky, okay? Yes, I know he has a cool name. It sounds like, ooh, he could be really good and all that because it's a famous name and all that. But the one thing is you don't pass on a pass rusher there. So when I look at Mitch Trubisky, I see a West Coast style quarterback with a lot of athletic talent, a lot of sneaky athletic talent. Does he have some leadership? I think he does have a little bit of leadership there. Definitely has heart of the game and all that. I think he's a normal quarterback. I think he can definitely do can be an impressive quarterback in this league. But right now, my main comparison for him is Ryan Tannehill.